So have you recovered yet from dangling out of the helicopter in the episode that Zachary Knighton directed?
That was really fun. I was actually hungover that day. Oh, not good.
That's what he was telling me. He said you might not have been feeling 100% that day, but you were quite the trooper.
I was not feeling good. But it was really fun, but it was a bit like, this is not the day to turn up not feeling 100%. I know the pilot quite well though, so I felt very safe and everything, but it was a roller coaster. And I haven't been in a helicopter that many times. I'd only done it once before in the show, very briefly. It was about a 15-second like ascent and then immediate descent. So this was like, yeah, I think I did like 3 tours in the helicopter, and then Doug, the amazing helicopter pilot, took me on like a little tour when they were waiting to set up. He was like, let's just go and look at some waterfalls, and I was like, great. It was amazing.
You made your own directing debut with the following episode. What was the biggest challenge that the script for that episode presented for you?
There were a few, one of which was having Magnum hanging out of a window. That was always going to be a little tricky, in that we needed to find the right window in the right kind of building. Originally, he was actually stood on a ledge, but then we just couldn't find a ledge. That it just didn't exist, so then we had to change it to him hanging. And then getting their camera head out of that window. It was a great shot, and we were really pleased with it. And then obviously the motorcycle sequence was quite, there's a large chase scene involving motorbikes and stairs and people, and whilst that was challenging, it was incredibly fun.
I was looking closely at the motorcycle chase scene. How much of that was you?
Well, you can see my face. They didn't let me do, it wasn't, to have to say, we got some really great stunt riders. Sadly, I'm not good on a motorbike, but they put me on a low loader. It felt really fun because it felt like I was riding the motorbike. But yeah, no, the majority of it, to be frank, is the stunt rider. I can't take too much credit.
And you had the whole camping storyline, which was interesting because it was this balance of light and heavy.
Look, I'm not even sure I want to go to college, okay?
Wait, where's this coming from?
Let's just drop it, please.
Yeah, I thought it was really well crafted. Casey Varney is a great writer, and I was delighted to get to work on her episode. Bless Zach Knighton for his comedy. He's a great comedic actor.
What are you doing?
He's firing up the portable Jenny.
For what?
Well, for the inflatable air mattress for one.
Damn, I picked the wrong roommate.
So that was really fun to play. And then, yes, as you say, it sort of veers into a slightly sort of sadder and deeper place.
Well, it dawned on me, you only worked with one standing set, La Mariana, at the beginning and the end, right? Everything else was location work?
That is true.
That's
That's
up the level of difficulty for a first-time director.
Yes, for a first time. I mean, the first thing that we shot was the beginning. You know, I think I had 150 background. It's always a challenge on these episodic shows because you film so quickly. So it was never going to be a cakewalk. But yes, probably would have been easier being on stage a bit more. But hey, it was fun. Great being on location. I loved it.
Hey, yourself.
TVLine's year in review package, we just ran our sexiest scenes of 2023. Now for Magnum, I went with your slow motion Baywatch reveal moment.
Right.
Would you have gone with the season opening shower scene or maybe the dance they had at the end of Zach's episode?
Yeah, I mean, I think the shower scene was pretty punchy. I probably would have gone with that. I mean, it was literally steamy. And I think there's another scene coming up. It probably would have made it had you gone to press a bit later.
Interesting. All right. What else can we expect from the final 3 episodes of the season?
Well, there's a bit of a roller coaster, somewhat like a bump in the road, unexpected bump. But there's also some very good news. And, you know, a happy ending, I think. That I hope people will be happy with.
Rick and Susie, they're happy. Teases back with Mahina. Thomas and Juliet going strong. It seems like someone might pop a question by the end of the series.
Well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see.
How do you think viewers will be feeling at the end of this series finale?
I mean, I think it's a bit sweet. Obviously, it's sad that it's over, but at the same time, I think we've ended it in a really great place. There's a nice bit of resolution, I hope. I feel good about it. So I said to Eric Guggenheim that, you know, I think whilst it's a shame obviously not to keep working on this show, I'm very happy with where we've left it. I feel like, you know, pleased for the characters where everyone is. It's a sort of, you know, I think it's nice.
Lastly, what will you miss most about playing Juliet?
She is very fun to play. I like how abrupt and kind of plain speaking she was. And I have very much enjoyed bickering with my scene partner. It was a delight. It was fun.
Listen, if I see these again, you're going to be wearing one of them. Not around your neck. Understood?
Plus, you learn how to walk while typing on a keyboard.
Lots of multitasking, a hell of a lot, yeah, with that blinking tablet. I'll miss the Ferrari as well. It was a cool car. It was a cool car to drive around, and it was fun. Like, it was mad driving around Waikiki in it, because obviously we were so visible, and it was like being in a parade, but it was quite fun. Like, Jay's quite good at driving it, so we sort of zipping about with police escort. It was just nuts. It was great.
How about one last message to the fans out there?
Well, it would be huge thanks for continued support, and sorry we weren't able to, give you any more, but I really hope that they're happy with where we left things. And yeah, thanks for a great ride. It was awesome.